Why are you so reluctant to ask your man stuff right in the thick of it? There are a few reasons based on my coaching experience. The good news is some of them have solutions. Others don't. We're going to focus on the ones that do have solutions. Hi, this is Liana, Holistic Intimacy Coach. Welcome back to my channel. Here, I help you get your orgasmic intimacy. So, let's get into the first reason. Embarrassment. They're embarrassed. Women are embarrassed, and this might be your case, who knows, to utter those words in those moments, whatever they need, okay, depending on the situation also, whatever's going on. They are embarrassed to ask for things to get better, for things to be fixed, or for something that they so wish. Okay, it's the shame around sexuality. Maybe it's the way they were raised. Sometimes it might be things that are so out there that it's not that they're just ashamed of themselves to speak, how they sound or how they look when they utter those things, but it's also the very thing itself that they're ashamed of. So it's a big combination here. It's loaded. Good news is this one's fixable. Totally. The second reason, they are anxious of their partner's reaction. So they don't know if their request might trigger a wound, a sensitivity. It might make them feel uncomfortable and therefore lose the whole mood, lose the whole might. So they are just anxious of how their partner might react. Good news here again, this one is also fixable. And the third reason, they do not trust that their partner can deliver. This one's kind of sad. I'm going to keep smiling here because I've been told that I'm too serious in my videos. But believe me, normally I would have put the straightest, most serious, longest face I could possibly put here. They don't trust their man that he's got it to deliver it. Okay? It's probably something, sometimes it happens. They don't ask because they think that it's something that there's no way this man of mine is going to deliver. Sad news here. It's a sad thing, but there's also the sad news. You can't really do much about it. I'm going to start with this one because this one we can't fix it. We just need to understand why. If you don't trust your man that he can deliver, somewhere subconsciously he will also feel it. Okay? You give yourself away in other ways. You don't have to utter it. It can show on your face or on your lack of enthusiasm in those moments because you know that this is not the kind of stuff that you want. You want something else, but this guy just can't deliver. So he is still going to feel it even if you don't say it. And even if you were to say, could you maybe try this? Or if deep down inside you don't believe it, he's still going to feel it in the way that you say. This one's not fixable. If you don't believe in him, what kind of a man would he have to be in order to prove himself in a place where he shouldn't? Put it vice versa. This guy, let's say this man of yours, wouldn't believe that you could deliver a certain, be in a certain way in intimacy. Show off like this overwhelming, over the top, high, I don't know what, dominatrix, screaming dominatrix, whatever it is. If he didn't believe that you could do it, would you try to prove him wrong? If you had enough self-esteem, you wouldn't. If somebody doesn't believe in you, they don't believe in you, they shouldn't be there with you, basically. So this one's not fixable, okay? The other ones, yes, they are. Let's start with the first one, the embarrassment. That one can be fixed in two ways. One is a simpler way, a more straightforward way. The other one is a more roundabout way. It's a wholesome way to do it, but it takes a longer time. So the first one, the simpler one, you work with affirmations, okay? You practice. If you are embarrassed to say something in front of or in the presence of another, you start to say it in your presence, okay? You start to practice on your own. For this one, I do have a solution. I've done recently in my Patreon community an orgasm collection. One of the things that we're talking about there, and we're talking in those 5 practices, we are talking in the majority of them we are uttering various affirmations to answer the various problems. Like you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your body, you don't know what to say, you don't know how to say it. And I also give you a technique there to make those words flow. Like you don't have to think much. They'll just flow. Super fast, super accessible. You don't have to pay for years and years of therapy with high costs or expensive costs. You just pay one price or you pay monthly subscription, your decision. Okay, check out the Patreon community. It's linked under the video. The second one, where you are anxious of or about how your partner is going to react to your requests. This one's also fixable. So let's say that it's something that you guys haven't done so far. Or maybe this man somehow knows that you've done it before with other people. Though I wouldn't recommend sharing what you've done in your past. This is one of the reasons, because you might trigger anxieties in your present relationship. So they might know that you've done it in the past with others and you've had this over-the-top experience, and they're worried that they might not rise to the expectation. Okay, so those are really, in a way, they are justified concerns. So the way to diminish the anxiety and just, relax the whole atmosphere, make it juicy again, is to, after you make the request, is to add something, an explanation, something. Okay? Or an encouragement. In the both of you, not just in him. That's how you prevent stuff from going, escalating to really unpleasant, anxious peaks. Now, if this is of help to you, awesome. Check out the community. Let's start practicing if you're in situation number 1 where you're embarrassed. And if you want more guidance around the second one, then this one I don't have a practice around it, but you can try one-on-one coaching. You can also do, because it's coaching, like you're working on actual solutions, you can fix these kinds of things in just one go. I'll see you at the next video. Bye.